morning to everyone. Today I am going to present a speech on important concept of software design and implementation. Course outcome: understanding design notations, design techniques, code standards and documentation practice. These concepts help software developers create high quality, maintainable and reliable software systems. Introduction to software design. Design notations are graphical or symbolic representation used to describe the structure and behavior of software system. It is a converting requirement into detailed software blueprint. They help developers understand and communicate software design clearly. Need for design notations. Visual representation of software structure and behavior. Design notations overview. Graphical and textual methods for software design. Data flow diagram represents flow of data within the system. The design techniques are methods used to create software structure and architecture. They help organize software into manageable component. Entity relationship diagram. It represents relationship among data entries. Structural chart. Hierarchical representation of software modules. Structure chart. Hierarchical representation of software modules. UML diagrams. Unified modeling language for software modeling. Class diagram. It represents classes, attributes and methods. Sequential diagram. It represents interactive among object and overtime. Advantages of design notations: better communication and understanding. Introduction to design techniques. The methods used to develop software architecture. Top-down design. Designing from higher level modules to lower level modules. Bottom-up designs, building system from reusable lower level modules. Structural design, functions oriented software design and approach. Object oriented design, a design based on objects and classes. Modular design, dividing software into independent modules. Comparison of design techniques, advantages and limitations of each approach. Implementation issues, challenges encountered during coding and implementation. Structural coding techniques is systematic coding practice for readability and maintainability. Principles of structured programming: sequence, selection, iteration. Benefits of structuring coding: it improves quality and reduced errors. Coding style: consistent format and coding practice. Importance of coding style: readability and maintainability. Coding standards: rules and conventional for software development. Examples of code standards: naming conventions, indentations and comments. Guiding for good coding is simple, readable and reusable code. Documentation is the process of recording information about software systems. It explains how the software works and how it should be used. Need for documentation: maintenance, training and communication. Documentation types: user documentation and technical documentation. User documentations prepared for end users. Example: user manuals, help guides, installation instructions. Technical documents prepared for developers and maintenance team. Example: design documentation, source documentation and test reports. Documentations guidelines: clear, accurate and update documents. Characteristics of good documentation is consistency, completeness and clarity. Benefits of proper documentation is reduced maintenance effort and improve usability. Real life examples: consider developing a library management system. Design notations use UML diagram and DFD. Design techniques is apply modular design for books, numbers, and issue modules. Structural coding is use proper loops and decision statement. Coding standard is follow naming conventions and identifications rules. Documentation is prepare user manuals and technical documents. These practice ensure successful software development. To conclude, software quality depends not only on coding but also on proper design and documentation. And we discussed design notations for visual representation, design techniques for software organization, structural coding for development programming, coding standards for consistency and readability, documentations for